what's your map? What's the lay of the land? That's essentially the risk profile. Do you understand the organization that you sit on, that you are there to represent and provide guidance? Do you know what that risk profile is? What I am sharing with you is actually a product of probably over 1,000 engagements for every single Fortune 500 organization that I've touched. This is actually built from their best practices. And what I'm going to walk you through are the key points.
I think what it does is it opens our eyes to we know that this is an area that we need to be looking at, but it really puts it front and center and provides us with some concrete tools to move forward with our strategies on that.
As we will see in an example we'll come to later, if the company changes hands, all bets are off. And if you have done something that violates one of those duties, you might find yourself personally and painfully and in large dollars responsible. Example to come.
I always like practical examples, and Hein has a very good way of delivering questions and responding to those questions in something that provides you with information, but also gives you a certain element of that legal alarm.
What's more important with the concept of enterprise risk is actually what's in red. What's in red outlines the backbone of the decision-making process. Do we have the right culture? Is everybody aligned from being risk-adverse to risk-taking? Do we have policies and procedures that are in support of that?
Enterprise risk management means that we are finding ways to increase value and grow the business, but same time we are not pushing it beyond our risk appetite.
As a director, you need some level of oversight. Highly recommend you figure out how deep and how ingrained you want to be a part of that. The whole purpose of raising this is that you need some form of a guidepost. You need a flickering red light that tells you when something is not going the way that you have been told it is going.
What are the legal liabilities to which you might be exposed? Well, they come in two flavors. One is the liability that the company might owe to somebody or other for something or other. The second is your own.
What will change will be how I insist our volunteer directors do their job in providing oversight to our organization.
Well, I think what it does, not only for my business, but boards that I sit on, it provides us with a very concrete tool to make sure that the ERM that we're looking at and that we're measuring, more importantly, versus strictly just the performance indicators, the risk factors that we're looking at are indeed ones that we're putting on the table, measuring and tracking very closely.
So, like a GPS, you know where you are, you're in a city, you push in a direction, you know your outcome is better corporate governance.